Okay, guys, let's get started. So in the last session, what we did, we downloaded and installed Oracle VirtualBox. Then we installed one Windows 10 uh, Enterprise. We downloaded that ISO image file for Windows 10. Then we built a new Windows 10 virtual machine. Then we took this license, Azure Active Directory Premium 2 license, and then join type. We join the device as Microsoft Entra join, and that device is coming as corporate device. Okay. Now we will see point number today is 12th Jan topics. Okay. Okay, so we would like to verify the device in Microsoft Entra ID. So the device will not come here in Intune portal because we have not done the enrollment. Automatic enrollment is not configured, and we have not manually enrolled the device. As you see, the device is not yet enrolled. It does not show up here in this Intune portal. But when you go to the Microsoft Entra ID, we see the device right here. Okay, so John Peter is the owner and none. MDM is none. If it is already enrolled into Intune, then it will come as uh, Intune here. Now I'm going to click on this device. So it gives us some information like name of the device ID, right? Object ID, device is enabled, operating system. Okay, so some details are showing up. Now let's go back to the device. Let's log in here. Hmm. Did you install Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator on your mobile, Gloria?
Yes, Kashif.
Okay, so let me click on why this Hello for Business is coming. I'll let you know. So I'm going to click on OK. It was coming yesterday as well. So what does it say? It says your organization requires additional security information. Follow the prompt to download and set. So you need to download Microsoft Authenticator app on your mobile. Next. And then next. And next. Now, open the application on your mobile, Gloria, and on the top of your Authenticator app, you have a plus sign. Click on the plus sign and then either work account or personal account, anything of your choice. You choose. There will be two options to add your account. So choose work account and then choose the QR code to scan this QR code. Okay. Once it is scanned, you need to click on next on your mobile. Did you um, on your mobile, is the scanning completed? Is the account
Yes.
added?
Yes.
Okay.
You got to scan the screen.
Yeah, that's what I did.
It doesn't work. There's I want to set up a different method and just use your phone.
Okay,
Let me
let
do
me
it
click
again.
on, wait, let me click on back and then next. Okay, now scan again, try again.
Okay.
Delete that account from the mobile and try again.
Okay. So I see personal accounts and work accounts. Which one do I have to click on?
Work account. You can go
Okay.
with personal as well. Work account will be better, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got it now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Now
Let me see.
it will, yeah, it will prompt you to enter 96 on your mobile. So
Yes, I
type in
just did.
96 and then next
Okay.
and done.
Okay.
Very good. So this is like multi-factor authentication. Okay. If you want, you can disable that one. Now you have to set a PIN. Okay. Instead
Hmm.
of using password, you can also use PIN. So 6 digit number it will allow. Try 4 digit. It will not allow. Let's try 4 digit. Okay.
Okay.
I will show you where that 6 digit option is there. Yeah. Click OK. You see, it does not allow. So minimum 6 character.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the default setting. Okay. We will change that to four digit later on.
Okay.
Okay. Make a note of that pin so that you remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Click OK.
Okay.
Okay. So the device is now ready and it is a corporate device. Okay. Now, how do we check this whether this device is enrolled properly or not? So there are a couple of methods I will show you one by one. So first of all, you need to click on start and then setting. When you go to the setting option, you have accounts and then access work or school. You see connected to Gloria's Azure Active Directory. It is showing connected. Okay, so that is how it is showing up that this device is connected to Azure Active Directory. It is not joined to local Active Directory. It is joined to Azure Active Directory. So this option shows you um, one method to check whether the device is connected to local Active Directory, on-premises Active Directory, or Azure Active Directory. Now, the second method you can also use is command prompt, CMD. Okay, in CMD, you need to type in a command called dsreg. Okay, CMD space status. Okay, so I'm gonna send that to you on the chat window as well, so you can try at your end. So that is dsreg CMD space status. Okay, I sent it to you on the chat window as well. Now, so in this one, when you type in this, yeah, screen is small for everyone right now because we have not installed the driver. Now, dsreg CMD space slash status. What does it say? Azure AD joined. Yes. Okay. Azure Active Directory join, yes. Enterprise join, no. Domain join, no. So if this machine was domain joined, then it would have shown yes. Like hybrid device. If it was a hybrid device, then it would be domain join yes and Azure Active Directory join yes. Now it shows the device name, right? Device ID is the same ID which you see it on the Azure portal. Okay, in Microsoft Entra ID. Let me show you. So it's starting with A11, ending with 85, 8F5. So let's see. You see A11 and ending with 8F5. That's the same Azure uh, device ID. Okay. Now, what happened, guys? DS REG CMD space status. Abhilash and everyone, I gave you the command already on the chat window. Okay, so tenant name, that's your tenant name, Gloria. Okay, and tenant ID. What is this ID? This is the tenant ID, which will be same for all the machines, because this is the um, subscription which you had taken, and by default Microsoft has given you this ID and the tenant name which you had chosen. Okay, so that is giving you some information. But MDM, as you see, MDM enrollment is blank. Why blank? Because it is not being managed by Intune right now. MDM is nothing. Okay, so Intune is not managing this device. That's the reason it is blank. When this device, when you enroll this device to Intune, then you will have MDM, you know, links here. Right now, it is not there. Okay. So let me close it. So this device is what? This device is already joined to Azure Active Directory. Now there is another method to check is event viewer. When you go to the event viewer of the device, okay, yesterday we did it. So in yesterday's log, you will be able to have some information. Event viewer, and then you go to application and services logs at the left hand side.
It's funny, I used that today.
The event viewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the command, everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Automatic.
Microsoft and then Windows. Now in Windows, you have one folder. Okay, so if you go down till the bottom, you will find user device registration, user device registration. Okay, and when you expand user device registration, you see admin. Okay, now hmm, now information. This is today's date, right? Hello for Business will be launched. Device is joined to Azure Active Directory. Yes, let me show you the yesterday's log. Yesterday. Discovery request send operation was successful. Yes. Let me open this one. Ah, now login microsoft.com. This is the this is the F5. This is authentication. Yeah, gloriaculi.online. Okay. This is the domain. The Azure Active Directory domain is this one, gloriaculi.online, right? And it basically it started discovering the domain and it started doing the registration online. Okay, so information then successfully disabled is okay. um, Domain is gloriaculi.online. Okay, the join request was successfully sent to the server, and this the get join response operation callback was successful. Account this was added to the admin group of this machine. Okay.
That's the SID.
Azure AD slash John Peter was added to the admin group of this machine. Okay. Then the pass Azure Active authentication passed successfully, and the status has been successful flush to disk, and the complete join response operation was successful. Okay, so this was completed successfully yesterday. Then it launched Hello for Business, but yesterday you did not complete the Hello for Business. You completed the Hello for Business today. That's the reason it's showing uh, the Hello for Business thing. You see. Okay, so this is how you can verify whether the device is communicating to the right tenant and it's registering to the Azure Active Directory or not. Now on Azure side, this device is um, showing up. That's the name of the device, but you cannot manage this device. You can see you have very limited management because MDM is none. You cannot manage from um, Intune because this device does not show up in Intune. Now, what I will do, I will disconnect this device. So how do you unjoin the device from Azure Active Directory? You go to Accounts, and then you go to Access Work School, and then you can click on this and disconnect and disconnect. You need to type in your ah before you disconnect, because when you disconnect, then it needs a local account. Right now, this machine does not have any local account, right? You cannot
Yeah.
log in. You cannot log into this account because you logged in with John Peter account. This is a domain account, so you will have to use a local account to log into this machine after this machine is unjoined from Azure Active Directory. So let's create a local account. So how will you create a local account? So right click on Start and Computer Management.
Hmm.
And we have local user and groups and user. So these are the accounts. These are local accounts. Either you create a new account or you enable this administrator account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable this administrator account. Right click and then go to the properties of this and account. Uncheck this box which says account is disabled. Apply and OK. Now I don't know the password of this account, so I have to right click and then set the password and proceed. Gloria, can you enter the password of anything of your choice?
You're gonna explain SID as well too, right? SID?
Hmm?
Are you gonna be talking about SID accounts?
Set account by default it will come. I'll show you. Click OK
Yeah.
and OK. You see, the one which you are talking about, that is basically added to this admin group. So when
Mm-hmm.
you go to
It
the
should
group
be.
here and administrator,
It should be in there. There we go.
you see, these are the accounts which are SSID, basically said account, and they are
Mm-hmm.
getting added from
That's
Azure
the one.
Active Directory. As soon as you
That's right.
join the device to Azure Active Directory, automatically they are getting added. And that is what I showed you in the event viewer. Okay, got it. So this is the default feature of that one. But when you um, enable this account, the local account, and when you unjoin the device from Azure Active Directory, then these said account will be useless. You will not be able to use these accounts, or you cannot use the domain to log into this device
Yeah, but you
anymore.
users shouldn't be part of admins, the admin group, right?
It
That's
will automatically remove.
oh yeah,
Mm,
they shouldn't
it,
be.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click on disconnect and yes, and disconnect. Now type in administrator and the password, the local account, because yeah, and the password. Restart now. So I showed you one method. Now I'm going to show you the second method, that is registered method. So point number 2 is how to register a device with as Microsoft Entra registered. This kind of device is personal device. Suppose somebody is using his personal laptop and he would like to access company resources. Okay, not everything, but some of company resources he would like to access. So how he can register his device? Okay, in order to access company resources, he will have to register his device. So I'll show you. Suppose this is the device, it is a personal device now, and this device is gone from Azure Active Directory. Let's see, is it gone? If I refresh, it will be gone. You see, it is gone from Azure Active Directory. Why? Because we have unjoined the device. Okay, we this device is no more available in Azure Active Directory or Intune anywhere. It's not available now. This device is what? This device is a personal device now. Let's assume it's a personal device. So login with the same password. Okay, so now this device is not a corporate device. This is a personal device now. Okay. Now, if you go to the start setting and then accounts and access work school, you will not see anything here. You see, it's a blank. Now we have already logged in with a personal account and we would like to join this device. I mean, register this device with Azure Active Directory, like a personal device. Okay. So how will you do that? You need to click on connect. Okay. And now here we have two options. Either you register the device, then you have to type in the email address here. Then the device will get registered. If you would like to join the device with Microsoft Entra ID, like a corporate device, or with on-premises local Active Directory, then these are the options available for you. So if you join the device as Azure Active Directory, it's the same thing what we had seen uh, before, right? But we are going to register this device as Azure Active Directory registered device, not join device. Okay, there is a difference between join and register. Now type in John Peter account. gloriacoli.online. Next, enter password. So what does it say? Hold on while we register this device. with your company and apply the settings. I'm going to click on done. Now this time it's not going to ask for hello for business and all. Okay. And this device is now, as you see, this device is now registered. So if you come back to Microsoft Entra ID and refresh here, you see it is not a joined one. How can I?
Zoom out a little bit. Zoom out of zoom out.
Wait. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Now, can you go at the left hand side? Go at the left. Wait. Okay. So this device is now showing as Microsoft Entra registered. So it's a different type now. Previously, the corporate device was corporate. Now the device is personal device. Okay. And it's giving you the uh, date and time when this device was registered. Okay. This is a new device ID now. Previously, we had another ID. This is a new device ID now. Okay. So when the device is registered with Azure Active Directory, then um, generally the device will come as personal device. Generally, we register the device as personal device, uh, and very rare kind of scenario we see this kind of join type. Mostly you will see the Microsoft Entra joint device like corporate device. Okay, but some users who are working from some remote area and they don't have office laptop, they would like to access company resources on their personal device, so we ask them to register their devices like this. Are you guys clear with this, everyone? All good? And you cannot log in with John Peter account on this machine. You will always be logged in as administrator or with the local account. You see, you cannot log in with John Peter account. In the previous example, you logged in as John Peter user, right? In uh, Microsoft Intra Join. So this example is for personal devices. Now, how do we? Let me show you again. How do we disconnect this device? Same process. Go to accounts, access work school, and then disconnect. You can also disconnect from, you can also delete from here. You see, you can also delete from here. Okay, that option is also available. Now, this device is no more joined, no more registered with Azure Active Directory. Now, there is one more method, and that method is enroll only in device management. This kind of scenario is also for personal devices. Okay, so let me show you. Point number 3 is how to enroll only to enroll only in device management. Enroll only in device management. How to enroll only in device management. This is also personal. So how to enroll only in device management? So this type of scenario comes into the picture for personal devices wherein we need to manage the device as well. You know, we have to manage the device from Intune. We will be supplying policies to the device. We will be supplying applications, and we will be controlling the device from Intune. So when we choose this one, what will happen? The device will get enrolled into Intune. Got it? So let's try that. Type in John Peter account. Okay, we could not discover, auto discover the management endpoint matching in user. Okay, password. This is also very rare kind of scenario. Click on got it. Okay. Generally, we don't do this kind of scenario, but in case if the company policy is like we have to manage the personal devices as well, then we will have to ask user to enroll his device like this. And then you see there is a different tab now. Disconnect is there, but we have info. When you click on info, you see it is basically talking to this management server. What is this management server? This is basically the Intune management server. Just like in SCCM, we have management point, the machines are talking through the management point. Similarly, we have management server for Intune here. And this is the exchange ID. And last synchronization. When was the last time the device got synchronized with Intune? Basically, it's talking to Intune now. Okay. Now, if you come back to this, let me refresh. It will go away because this device was already disconnected, and it will come as you see. We don't have any join type now. Okay. This is third type of scenario, but it will be there in Intune. So if you go at the right hand side, you see Microsoft Intune. So let's go to the Intune portal and you will see this device now. Refresh. Just wait for a few seconds, a few minutes, and then you will be able to see the device here. So
Not joined.
not joined, not registered.
That's
I don't know
exactly it.
why
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
Microsoft
that's
does not
exactly.
give any why Microsoft does not give any you know
Criteria. Yeah,
criteria or a category for this. It comes as blank. Okay,
that's crazy.
that's crazy. Yes. So let me click
But
on that.
like for organization
Mm.
purposes, it doesn't make sense, but it's there. That column is there anyways. So even if we have hundreds of devices, we know whether or not it's a registered joint type or just a Intune
J-
machine
Right.
type, right? So
Right.
uh, there still is that we know what it is type of scenario, but in this
Mm.
instance, they should have said NA or not
Yes.
joined, not
Yeah.
joined as your
Or they
or
should have
something.
they should have mentioned only device management.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't know why they have not given anything. So this has been for the past couple of years I am seeing,
yeah, yeah,
as soon as I started this
yeah,
Intune training. Now,
yeah.
when I go back to this Intune portal, you see, now this device is the
It's
first
compliant.
time the device is coming in Intune. So far, the device was not there in Intune, guys. Okay, in join type, as Microsoft Entra joined, the device was not there. In Microsoft Entra registered, the device was not there. First time device is coming as a personal device. I told you that it is a personal device.
The
Generally,
ownership.
yeah, people will enroll the if the condition is there, company is saying, okay, you can enroll the device to Intune, but we will be managing the device thoroughly.
Hmm.
We will be taking the hardware and software inventory of your devices. We will be deploying policies of your to your device. We will be able to deploy applications. We can remove your personal. We can remove the company data from your device. So then this kind
We
of mm,
we can change that as well too later. I know with personal.
we can
And
change
to
it to
yeah,
corporate if you
we
want.
can change that to corporate. That's right. That's right. I
Yeah.
had to do that
So
a
if you
million times. But another question I had for you is actually, did we enable MDM
Not yet.
automatic enrollment? Really?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. This
Okay.
is the manual enrollment we have done
This is before.
manually.
Yeah. Okay. So this is on manual process. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Pastor, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
So if you're trying to enroll more than one devices, like in an organization, is there a group policy you could use to register several devices?
So for group policy,
No.
you have to have a local on-premises Active Directory. And once you have local on-premises Active Directory, there are, for example, 1000 machines are already joined to local on-premises Active Directory. You can create a group policy.
Devices.
All the devices which are present in local on-premises Active Directory, they will get registered. I mean, they will get joined to Azure
AD.
Active Directory automatically when you
Okay.
create a group policy.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Thank
You
you.
you
Yeah.
can have an OU in AD with all the devices before you register it to and then just synchronize all the data to Azure too
Mm.
as well. There is no really group policy that I know of. I don't
Oh.
know if you
No,
know
for
of
the
any Kashif, but I don't. I've never
no
seen
for
anything
the
like that before.
no, the question was different actually. The Gloria, what Gloria is saying, suppose we have many devices, many devices. How we can enroll those devices into Intune, right?
Bulk,
Yes.
Automatically.
bulk.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Sal, if you want those devices to show up in Azure Active Directory, then that's a different process. You have to just
Yeah,
create a connection between Azure Active Directory and local on-premises
yeah.
Active
Your
Directory, which we will talk about
ADC.
later on. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the synchronization will happen, and then the device which are showing up in local on-premises Active Directory, they will start showing up in Azure Active Directory.
But GPs,
Okay.
I have never seen anything. I don't know if you have, Kashif.
Yeah,
I've never really seen that. GPs, group policy objects,
I will show you later on. Okay, well, step by step we
objects.
will go. Okay. Now,
Okay.
so now how to disconnect this device from um, the device section? It's the same process.
Kashif,
Yes.
Deepak here. One
Yes, Deepak.
question from my side. So you said like the first time this device is showing in Intune when we go with
So
that
speak,
register.
your voice is very low. Speak up a little bit louder, please.
Am I audible now?
You are audible, but
Yeah.
slow, speaking slowly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying like first time you said that the devices came in the Intune, the last method. Okay.
Mm.
So it means all the rest remaining two method, with that help we can't go and apply that policy via Intune.
No, because the device was not there in Intune.
Okay. So
So the
this is the
in
only
order to
correct
deploy
method.
policy from Intune, you have to have the device in Intune, right?
Correct. Correct. So
So what
remaining
we
two
did,
method.
remaining two
Okay.
method, the device did not come in, did not show up in Intune because we did not do
Mhm.
automatic enrollment. Okay.
Okay.
We only registered the device in Azure Active Directory, or we joined the device in Azure Active Directory. This time, the last method, the third method, what we did, we directly enrolled the device to Intune,
Okay. All
manual
right.
method. Okay. Now,
Now.
so either you disconnect from here, or you can go back to this Intune portal, and you have one option called retire. Retire means unenroll the device. Suppose the device is lost, and a user calls the Intune support that I lost my device. So what we can do, we can unenroll the device, or we can wipe. Okay, so it is going to wipe the um, company data from the device. So let's retire this. We will see this later on. Okay, so retire initiated. What will happen on the device? Let's see. After a few seconds, you will see that this device is, you will get a pop-up here. Yeah, there you go. Gloria has removed your workplace. So there was some segregation in that device. In this device, it created some space for work content. So it has removed those things. Now, if you go back to the setting here, and let me go back to setting and come back to accounts, access work school. You see, it is gone. Got it? And you will not find the device in Azure Active Directory. Let me go to Azure Active Directory, Microsoft Entra ID, and refresh. After a few seconds, it will go away. It will take some time because we have done it from the um, portal itself. So this device is still present in Intune portal. We'll have to wait for some more time. Then this device will go away from here. So right now it still shows up. Okay, it still shows up, but when you click on this, what does it say? Device not found. That means device is gone from this Intune portal. So it takes few seconds. It's not real time, guys. So you'll have to wait for a few seconds for this device to go go away from here. Now, so we have seen this kind of method, but this is
Yeah.
generally we don't do it like this. In company, how do we do it? I'll show you. In company, point number 4, enable automatic enrollment.
The only enrollment you should have, Kashif, is MFA for personal devices. That's about it. I think that's all you need.
the
You agree?
the register one.
Yeah, register a device just
Hmm.
for MFA purposes only.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
suppose you are accessing some applications,
yeah.
okay,
Or
and
VPN.
those, yeah, so VPN or some other applications, and those applications are, company application, and you would like to secure with MFA, multi-factor authentication.
Yeah,
So user will have to register the device. Once the device is registered, then as soon as user access any company data, it will prompt for the multi-factor authentication, and then user will have to enter those
that's
to
right.
pass the, yeah. Okay, so we'll see that now. Enable automatic enrollment for Windows devices in Intune. So automatically, right now, what we are doing, we are just manually doing it, right? You see, device is gone from Intune portal. Now, is the device gone from? Okay, so the device is still there. Hopefully, that should go away from here after some time. Okay, now, so this is. Let me refresh the page. Okay, it's taking some more time to go away. Fine. So device is gone from the Intune portal, and it will go away from the Azure Active Directory as well. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to enable automatic enrollment for Windows devices. That means the moment the device comes into Azure Active Directory, the moment the device comes here, automatically the device should get enrolled into Intune. We don't have to manually enroll the device to Intune. So as soon as the device is joined to Azure Active Directory, the device should be coming up to Intune portal, which we have not seen. This is generally this kind of scenario we see in organization. We enable that feature. So in order to do that, we have to go to the devices section and then Windows, and then we have Windows enrollment. Right now it is disabled. So I'm going to click on this automatic enrollment. So configure Windows devices to enroll when they join or register to Microsoft Entra ID. So we haven't enabled this one. So I'm going to click on all and all this one as well, and then click on save here. So automatically, as soon as the device is, either you choose all or some. Suppose
Yeah,
if you don't want all the devices to enroll into Intune, then you choose a group.
yeah.
Okay, so the device which are part of that group, only those devices will get enrolled into Intune.
We should just do that instead. That's actually recommendation. Microsoft recommendation is to do some, but all is more like you're giving everybody access, right? So it's better just to do some because companies have departments, right? You don't want to give guest users access to, specific or contractors to specific things, right? Like a
Right,
contractors group, for example,
right.
like, right?
Mhm,
Or from like I work for the company and you're a
mhm,
contractor. So contractors have different
mhm,
selections, or different roles. So yeah,
mhm,
creating groups for that would make sense. Some.
mhm. Yeah. So either you go with some or all, but the recommendation
Yeah,
you rightly said that recommendation would be you choose group so that
yeah.
only those machines which are part of that group will get enrolled to Intune. Okay, for that you have to have a group. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's go ahead and create group. Okay, so let me go to group.
Yeah. Security group.
Okay, so right now we don't have any
Oops.
group. We need to create a group. 1 minute, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna click on new group and then um, Windows, Windows automatic, automatic enrollment. Okay, so Windows automatic Intune enrollment. So I'm just uh, creating a group.
Yeah,
Okay,
like a pre-onboard type of thing
yeah,
versus onboarding. Pre-onboarding versus onboarding. So like a
yes,
before and after type of thing. That would make sense.
yes. So um, Windows automatic enrollment group I'm creating, and rest everything will remain as it is. And member, right now I'm not adding any member. Okay, so we can add the member later on. So
Device.
hmm,
This would be assigned. Assigned would be device. Uh, dynamic device because they're devices, right?
so dynamic device. Okay,
And then query.
and then I'm gonna click on add dynamic query. So those devices which are joined to Azure Active Directory.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose um, device ownership or enrollment profile name, or I'm gonna go with ownership for now. Okay, device ownership, and if it is a corporate device is equal to
Okay, volume. Oh yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, they're VMs, so you can't pull serial numbers
Mm.
or manufacture.
Yeah, there are many options
Yeah,
available.
no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking as well too. Those are VMs, right?
Okay.
And virtual.
So let me go ahead with device
Mhm.
manufacturer model device ownership is okay and equal to what company. I think company. Uh, yes. So those devices which are company or corporate. Okay. Let me see. So I need to click on here and save and then click on create. 1 minute. As soon as the device comes here, does it give you 1 minute? Version, Microsoft Intune registered and device activity owner. owner will be company, right? Or corporate. I don't remember. Okay. Let's see how it comes. Now, so I created one group and the group is dynamic group. So any
Or
device, huh?
I was gonna say department, like create sales department or and then
Yeah,
give it the
sales.
like the sales department. We have three users are all from sales or
Mhm,
finance or whatever, just to make it easy, right?
mhm. Yeah, you can also create a category of sales department or
Yeah,
finance
I remember
department.
that.
So
Yeah.
if anybody is from those devices, they will, no, no, those devices will get enrolled into Intune.
Okay.
So let me go to the device and I am going to go back to the snapshot. Okay. Shall I go to the snapshot because that will take time? So let me choose connect. No, I'll go back to the snapshot. It will be better. So let me power off this machine. Blank machine. I'm gonna go back to the blank machine. Okay, restore. Uncheck this box, create a snapshot and restore. So I'm going back to the previous stage when nothing was there. It was a blank machine. Okay, now, so we are on the same page as we were yesterday, wherein we have to type in the username. So type in John Peter at gloriacooley.online. Password. Type in password again.
I think I found something.
Hmm.
It's for personal, company, and unknown.
Okay,
We
so
could try this.
I've given company, right? Yeah, that is what I have given company.
Yeah, device ownership. This is for values, personal, company, and unknown for device ownership.
Okay, let's see.
I think
So,
that's the best one.
you have given the username. What will happen? The device will come into Azure Active Directory first. Let me refresh. You will have two entry, I think. Yes. The second entry is yes. So this is the new entry, right? Forget about the other one. This taking some more time to get deleted. Now, come. Okay. Let me click on that. And is it showing corporate or company somewhere? No.
Should have the devices.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh,
So let me see if the device comes here in the Intune portal. So we have chosen what? Dynamic. Okay, so let me go back to devices and then I'm gonna go to Windows in the Intune portal and Windows enrollment and then automatic enrollment and sum. And group, we have to select the group. Which group? The one which we created, okay?
Sorry.
And
Save
some
it
here as well, if you want to give some,
and save it.
yeah, and save. Okay, so those devices which are part of this group, which group which we have added, they will get enrolled into Intune. So let me see if the device got added or not. So members, yeah, you see, device is added.
There you go.
So device is added because of the dynamic query we have given that any device which is company owned device
We
should get enrolled into Intune.
Yeah, and we didn't put any attributes for email and user type. I don't think it was
No,
necessary.
no,
Uh,
no, we have
but
not given.
the rules are there at the bottom, the membership rules.
Hmm.
Just below that, but right,
Okay, wait a minute. The rule, which rule you are talking about?
the one we created. Yeah, right there. Yeah,
Dynamic
dynamic.
membership rules.
That's the one, right?
That's
So
the one which we have given that
that's
any
the one.
device
Yeah.
which is a company owned device should get enrolled to Intune.
So that's it.
Okay. If it's a personal device, it will not get enrolled into Intune automatically.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can add more. We can add more
Yeah, we can add
expressions,
more.
but
There
yeah,
will
but
be,
this isn't just the kind of show that we can
yeah,
add devices
right.
using the.
This is kind of condition we have given. Also, one more condition is there. The device will get enrolled only when the user has a license. So we have given license yesterday to John Peter. If John does not have Intune license, the device will never get enrolled into Intune. Okay. So that's the default policy of Intune. Any device which has to get enrolled into Intune, license has to be there to that particular user. So understand the concept here. What we did, we went to the devices section here, and then we went to the Windows, and then Windows enrollment and automatic enrollment, and we have given some. Okay, not all, because if you choose all, then personal device
Exactly.
or other devices which we don't want them to get enrolled into Intune, they will also get enrolled into Intune. So we have given a condition, and the condition is only the device which are part of this group should get enrolled into Intune. And this group has another condition. What condition? That any device which is company owned device should be added to this group. So if you come to this here, this device is a company owned device now. Okay. Why? Because it's a Microsoft Entra joined. So any device which is coming as Microsoft Entra joined is by
Yep.
default a corporate device, company owned device.
Perfect.
Okay, so you will see this device into Intune automatically. I don't have to do anything. You see the device came already here. You see the device is now showing up automatically. Now there is a catch here. The catch was I have given company, but the actual term of ownership is corporate. But I don't know why Microsoft uh, in the condition in the dynamic query they have asked us to type company or personal instead of corporate. I don't know why Microsoft has done it like this. So that's the one which Sal sent, you know,
Yeah.
the dynamic query. So same thing we have used. Device
The
ownership is
there's
equal to company.
the allowed they're saying that the allowed values are owner
Yes,
corporate,
we will see.
personal.
Yeah, we will see more value when we talk about the group. Right now, we are not talking about the group section, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we create multiple groups, we will see how to create static group, how to create dynamic group.
Oh,
Then we
for
will
sure.
see multiple values. Okay. For now, I just gave you the condition, how to enroll the devices, only the devices which are a part of a specific group. And the condition of that group was only the corporate devices or the company owned devices should be added to that group. I hope you
Eh,
guys are clear with this,
yeah.
everyone.
See, we can add an all devices rule, but it's called a dash ne knee, and then null, which is anything could be. We can create a
Not
group
equal to.
containing all devices, right?
Yeah,
And
not
then when
equal to.
those
Yeah.
devices are added or removed from
Mm,
the organization, then the group membership is adjusted accordingly, right? So you can there's 3 or 4 different types, but I think what we used right now is perfect for
yeah.
what our
Okay.
explanation.
Yeah. So when we create groups, then we will see more
Yeah,
examples in that one. Now, you
perfect.
see the device is coming up in Intune portal, and it will show up as corporate device. As you see, it's corporate
That's
device,
right.
and the device manufacturer, the model number, and then it's Windows, and who has enrolled. It's enrolled by John Peter, and last check-in time, right? And then when you go to the properties of this device, you see the device is the corporate,
Right there.
and we haven't created any category. That's the reason it's coming as unassigned. We will see how to create category. In case if John is not the primary user,
We
you
can
can change
change
the
it.
primary user. Hardware, we can see the hardware inventory of the device. This is Windows operating system, right? Then what is 72? I don't know what is 72 evaluation 72.
The SKU. It's probably the
Okay,
SKU.
yeah, maybe. Status unknown. Okay, hard disk size 80 gigabyte, and how much free space is there in that device. Wi-Fi MAC address, IP address of the device, enrollment. Enrollment date, last contact, and everything is showing up for the hardware inventory. Now, discovered apps, you will see list of applications after some time. It is going to fetch the information from the device to find out what all applications are installed in that device. Right, device compliance. Right now, we haven't deployed any compliance policy, so you don't see anything. Device configuration, we will not see anything. So we'll see this later on. Now, I'll go
Mhm.
back to the overview, and you see on the top you have retire option, which we have already seen. Wipe, it will factory reset the device. Okay, because it's a corporate device. If it was a personal device, then you will not be able to do factory reset. It will just remove the corporate data. Okay, it will not factory reset. But here in this case, we can factory reset the device wipe using wipe option. Delete, we can delete the device from Intune database. Synchronize, suppose the device is not synchronizing, you can forcefully synchronize the device from here. Now restart, you can restart the device. I would like to do one thing, and that is to rename the device, because I don't like this desktop hyphen. Oh, it's very weird name. So I'm going to give a different name to this device, and that
Yeah.
is going to be currently what is the name of this device is DSWVM001. Okay, so DSWVM001, DESWVM001. Okay, would you like to restart the device after rename? Yes, and rename. Okay, so we have complete control on the device, so we can do
Restart it.
or it will automatically restart. Okay, now let's go to the device and set the pin. Can you set the pin? Okay, so by the time you were typing the password, it received the policy to rename, and it device is renamed already. It will just restart the device after a few minutes. I think after 5 minutes the device will get restarted. So this is kind of let me go to setting, accounts, access work school. You see it is already connected, and when you click on info, you
And
have
no
the same
longer a
thing.
briefcase.
No longer as briefcase. Yes. Okay. Synchronize. You can manually synchronize. You can also create report. Okay, it's going to create a report in this location.
Check.
I'll show you how to check those reports. That's later on. Now, the device is now enrolled into Intune automatically, and the device is renamed as well. Let me see the name of this device right now. Okay, you will have to wait for a few minutes. It will restart and then it will rename the device to a
Mhm.
different one.
You could do it on the hardware itself, sys dm.cpl
Yeah, which one?
on the Windows 10 machine. Excuse me.
On the Windows 10 machine.
You can go to run,
Uh-huh.
start, run, or yeah, in command prompt,
Mm-hmm.
sys dm
Mm.
d as in yeah, without the v, yeah, dm.cpl cpl, yeah, enter.
Oh,
There you
the
go.
system. Yeah.
Yeah, you can change
Yeah.
the name. Yeah. So it looks like the system already
It's
changed
already
it. It's
changed.
just taking,
It's
yeah,
already
that's good.
changed.
Yeah, so it just takes a little bit of time, I guess, to go into Intune.
It takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the time to restart. So it will get restarted in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. I mean, we'll meet on Monday now. That will be
Kash,
Sunday for you, Sal and Gloria.
Kash, if
Yeah.
I have a doubt in between. Like,
Yes.
can I share my screen, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you see my screen. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, actually, there are two devices. The one device, this particular VM I created on my local machine here, and another one VM I created on another laptop at my office actually for learning purpose. So this was completely enrolled in MDM. But and another one, this device, particularly this JVD2, this device is not enrolled. So what would be the difference? Because already here I already enabled all here in
When
this
did you
configure
when
into
did you
They're
enable that?
just devices.
I this one I enabled yesterday evening after once I back to office again and this device was created in the
Uh,
evening and this was created in during the maybe the lunchtime, yeah, lunchtime at my office. Is that the
it-
reason it was not reflecting the Intune? Because
You
this
mm,
user is already licensed.
no, no. So you
no, man.
enabled that feature later on.
Yep, yep.
Oh, okay. You enable the feature later on. You have to enable the feature before you um,
Okay.
join the device. So unjoin the device and rejoin. It will automatically enroll.
And- Okay, fine.
Okay.
I think okay. Because I was in impression saying that once since it's the cloud, like once we enroll in anywhere in the world, like it automatically all the machines will pick up kind of thing.
Automatically will happen, but you
Yeah.
have to enable that feature first now.
Ah,
You
okay.
enabled in the evening and you join the device in
India.
the afternoon. That's the
Okay.
other way around, right?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
They're not two separate devices, aren't they? They're just two separate devices.
They
I'm
are two
seeing.
separate devices.
Two
Yes.
two separate devices.
Yeah, that's it. As long as nobody touches that machine, you just have to, like he said, like Kasher said, just do that.
Cool. Fine.
Yeah, just
Then
unjoin from Azure Active Directory. I mean, go to the setting option, disconnect and reconnect the device. It will automatically get enrolled. But make
uh
sure you do Microsoft Entra
yeah,
join.
yeah, fine.
Okay,
I will
guys,
try it. Make it fine. Okay.
we'll meet
Thank
on
you then.
Monday now. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Welcome.